For my natural diabetes remedy video, please visit us below. Although many people diagnosed with diabetes are anxious at the beginning of the future, there is no reason to follow a properly organized diet, but they cannot enjoy a healthy life. As with many things that are good for you in life, there is no turning back, and diabetes is no different, and you will need to change the foods you can use. To get started, you will need to sort out your diabetes diet plan using diabetic recipes that suit most of your tastes. One of the most difficult things to do is to stick to your diabetes recipes to lose weight, because maintaining your weight is extremely important when you have diabetes. One of the best ways to follow a diabetic diet is to eat foods that belong to the 4 basic food groups. For diabetics, healthy eating and adhering to their diabetes plan means that they usually reduce the chances of heart disease and stroke, which are complications associated with their condition. A diabetic diet that uses specially designed diabetic recipes that are essentially a healthy, low-fat, balanced diet that helps the patient feel better and more energetic, gaining some control over symptoms such as fatigue, thirst and vision blurred. A list of healthy diabetics is concerned with the consumption of a balanced diet of lean dairy products, lean meat, poultry, fish, whole grains, fruits, vegetables and beans. In the low-sugar and carbohydrate diets, approved foods are meat, fish, poultry, eggs, cheese and some vegetables such as beans, carrots and avocados. Diabetic recipes should include foods that are low in saturated fat and cholesterol, such as skinless birds, fresh fruits and vegetables, as mentioned above. The weight of your food when you're on a diabetes recipes is just as important as the foods you eat until you get the right amount of calories. Using food labels in supermarkets will also become second nature when you prepare your own diabetic recipes, as they contain useful information, usually based on a diet that contains 2,000 calories a day. If you have prescribed 2,000 calories a day in your diabetes recipes, you may be allowed to have breakfast with a sugar-free or skimmed milk, 2 pieces of bread, pasta or rice cakes, plus eggs and some fruit. However, if less than 1,800 calories a day are recommended for your diabetic diet plan, the diabetic recipe book might refer to something like a skim milk cup, a tablespoon of cheese, 2 slices of bread and a piece of fruit. You can make whisk 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of orange juice and a pinch of salt in a bowl. In a separate flat pan, you will need either 1/2 cup of crushed bran, corn flakes or crushed shells. Or, you can mix the two for more flavor. Melt 2 or 3 tablespoons of ice in a pan. Soak the slices of whole wheat bread in the egg mixture, then in the dry crushed mixture, put a line in a pan. Cook until browned on both sides. Serve with fresh peaches or blueberries as a lid. Who said cooking for diabetics should be boring? In the afternoon, a snack can consist of half a cup of tea or coffee with artificial sweeteners with 2 biscuits and some fruit. Alternatively, to change your diabetes diet, you can always have a cup of skim milk or milk to replace tea or coffee. Diabetic diets with specially designed diabetic recipes can be as interesting as a regular diet, but you just need to know what you are allowed to eat and change your menus to keep them interesting.